quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our relationships.
I love Fred's introduction of you. Quite frankly, I would have just said that you are the Beyonce of psychotherapy, the Michael Jordan of interpersonal relationships is how I would have described you. I think you're a legend in the game. And I just want to know, so being a psychotherapist and relationship expert, how do you navigate your own personal relationship?
We are both therapists, you know. My partner is a trauma expert, a large scale, collective trauma expert. And he focuses on pain, and I have focused on pleasure, if you want. And these two have a very interesting dynamic with each other. Everybody is basically grappling with the same things, you know. We have more freedom than we've ever had, but we also have more doubts and more questions than we've ever had.
So one of our members, Steve Belkey, recently wrote a piece which he called, it was trying to talk about, today's world of social media, and his piece was talking about how we are over-connected and under-related. Would you agree or disagree with his sentiment that we're over-connected and under-related? And how would you rate the overall health of relationships within the professional realm today?
I think that there is something about the way that we can have 1,000 virtual friends, but no one that we can ask to feed our cat. You know, that we may have threads of connection, but a relationship is something else. And it involves degrees of reciprocity and degrees of mutuality and degrees of trust and boundaries and history. And there's many dimensions that really make up a relationship, and that you don't necessarily find on social.
I love your definition of self-esteem, which you defined as the ability to see yourself as a flawed individual and still hold yourself in high regard. Now, we have a lot of high achievers in the room. Can you share your thoughts on how we could handle failure as we become more successful?
That when you really are confident, you can live with imperfection. That the idea that confidence or self-esteem is about being flawless or perfect is actually a real sense of insecurity.
Describe the perfect kiss in 3 words.
The perfect kiss in 3 words. Surprising, as in not predictable, deep and long.
Complete the sentence. When I dance, I look like.
When I dance, I look like one happy person.
If everyone here left with only one takeaway, what would it be?
The quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our relationships. No amount of money will make that difference.
The quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our relationships. It doesn't matter how much money or fame or power we have. If you don't get your relationships right, you won't have a happy and meaningful and high quality life.